Spirituality makes you multidimensional. Without spirituality, you are left unidimensional. If you want to study well, you must do meditation well. If you want to teach well, all through my life, I have been a student of spirituality, remain so until the last breath. What is the message of a Gandhi or a Tagore or a William Shakespeare or a Tolstoy? A study student of today becomes a My dear friends, we are all students of spirituality. We are all forever students of spirituality. A student of engineering, a student of medicine, a student of arts, sports, crafts, whatever may be the study, we are also students of spirituality. Every person is a student of spirituality. When you become a student of spirituality, you become a true student. You learn everything. You become multidimensional. Spirituality makes you multidimensional. Without spirituality, you are left unidimensional. Expert in only one field. But once spirituality comes into you, you become multidimensional. Every dimension of life, you progress simultaneously, automatically, and instantly once you are a student of spirituality. That is why we want every student to become a student of spirituality too. Every human being must become a student of spirituality. Spirituality is a great subject. It's a great science. It is such a grand subject. It encompasses every aspect of human life. And we are all human beings. If some subject encompasses every aspect of human life, then we must be candidates to study it. So, the work of Pyramid Spiritual Society movement is to stress that everybody should become a student of spirituality. Everybody should become a student of spiritual science. Spiritual science, spirituality essentially depend upon meditational science and meditation practice. Meditation science, meditation practice says that meditation is the most fundamental thing to manage human affairs. If you want to study well, you must do meditation well. If you want to teach well, you must do meditation well. If you want to work well, you must do meditation well. If you want to sleep well, you must do meditation well. Behind every activity of every human activity is the significance of meditation. So, we are happy Chandraji has taken up this great mission of spreading spiritual science to every student, every layperson, every family lady, every mother. Every person needs to be educated into spirituality and spiritual science, and every person needs to become a student of spirituality. Every person will flourish, will flower when you become a student of spirituality. My dear friends, before we go into meditation proper, every day we should remind ourselves of the true elements, principles of spirituality. The first element is that we are all gods. We are all pure consciousness, pure awareness, points of awareness, entities of consciousness. This wording may be difficult to understand in the beginning, but as you proceed in your meditation practice, you will understand everything through your own experience. And you create your own reality. That is the fundamental law in spirituality. Nobody else creates your reality. your efforts, your intentions, your desires, your aspirations, your goals, they create your realities. As you think, so it becomes. So this is the great spiritual law. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. As you think, so it becomes. If you think negatively, then failures happen. If you think positively, then successes will happen. If you think miraculously, then miracles will happen in your life. You create your own realities all the time, depending upon the type of thinking that you adopt. This is spiritual science. Psychosomaticity. As you think, so it becomes. Yad bhavam tad bhavati is the greatest statement, encompassing all this true wisdom, spiritual wisdom, in one pithy statement. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. Yad bhava means as you think. Tad bhavati means it happens. As you think, so it happens. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. This is the most important thing that every student of spirituality should ingrain himself. And we are eternal souls. There is no need to be worried for anything. If you fail to pass in a subject, you don't have to worry and commit a suicide. That is very, very stupid. Committing suicide is very, very stupid. Or you need not go and murder anybody for that. We are all souls. We live happily under every circumstance of failure or success. We understand that failure is also a stepping stone for success. So there is no condition where a student of spirituality laments. A student of spirituality always celebrates every condition in life. So I want everybody to become a student of spirituality. I have been a student of spirituality since my childhood. At the age of 8, I was studying Mahatma Gandhi's My Search for Truth, my experiments with truth. Then later on, at the age of 10, I was studying Rabindranath Tagore. At the age of 15, I was studying Pandit Radhakrishnan. At the age of 18, I was studying William Shakespeare, Chaucer, John Milton, Tolstoy, and all those masters. So I have always been a student of spirituality. And we always studied Vivekananda's books. What is the message of a Gandhi or a Tagore or a William Shakespeare or a Tolstoy or a Vivekananda or a Ramakrishna? Spirituality. So all through my life I have been a student of spirituality, and it will remain so until the last breath and ever afterwards also. After we vacate this physical body, so we continue our magnificent existence in so many other worlds, and we continue our studentship of spirituality. Our studentship of spirituality is forever. So that is the state of affairs. That is the truth. I want all the students here in front of mine to become students of spirituality. For that, the most important thing is doing meditation. So, my dear friends, let us all become multidimensional in life. Let us enjoy life. Let us celebrate life. Let us create miracles in life through our miraculous thinking. We have to develop our miraculous thinking. That miraculous thinking gets developed only in the practice of meditation. Practice of meditation is fundamental to every student of spirituality. And being a student of spirituality is fundamental to every student. Whether you are a student of chemistry or physics or mathematics or music or dance or cricket or hockey, you have to be simultaneously a student of spirituality too. And meditation is the easiest thing to do. And of course, meditation is the greatest thing to do. Once you do meditation, then you will never leave it again. You can't leave it. It is so very addictive. It captivates you. It captures you. Meditation captures you. Once you start meditation, with these few words, let us happily keep our hands like this. Sit comfortably, cross the feet, close the eyes. Make yourself comfortable in your own seat. And close your eyes, my dear friends. Let us begin our meditation. I will be giving instructions in meditation. While you are hearing those instructions, you will be following those instructions. For the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes or 20 minutes, I don't know. Sit comfortably. Make your body as comfortable as possible. Patanjali has called it as Sthira Sukham Asanam. Asanam is your posture, sitting posture. It will be Sthira and Sukha, as comfortable and as steady. Sthira Sukham Asanam. Just cross your feet, cross your hands, cross all your fingers. Give your back a sufficient rest, sufficient support to your back. Only the head portion doesn't need to have any support. Otherwise the back needs a lot of support. Please take the support of your chair's back to support your own back. And close your eyes and become one with your breath, incoming and the outgoing breath, my dear friends. You have to become a son of your own breath. You have to become Breath Putra, Vayu Putra, Pavan Putra. That is the whole technology in meditation. This technology is called Anapanasati. Ana in ancient Pali means inhalation. Apana in ancient Pali means exhalation. Sati means to become one with. Anapanasati means to become one with your inhalation and exhalation process. The body is breathing. You are not breathing. You are witnessing the body is breathing. That's what you need to do. As you witness a sunrise and a sunset, you have to keep witnessing the breath rise and breath set. How is the breath coming inside you? How is it going out? Just rivet your mental attention onto your breath. That is happening automatically in the body. Without chanting any mantras, without visualizing any gods or deities or gurus in your mind. Simple fact of observing the physiological process called as the breath. Hands into hands, fingers into fingers, crossing the feet, seating yourself comfortably, giving sufficient back rest, closing the eyes, and beginning to observe the breathing. சுவாசத்திலே நிலக்க வேண்டும் மனம் எப்போமே. தியானம் செய்ய வேண்டும். தினமும் தியானம் செய்ய வேண்டும். Every day should be a day of meditation for a good student of spirituality. Every student of chemistry, physics, mathematics, biology, Sanskrit, Tamil, Telugu, German, every student of any subject should become simultaneously also a student of spirituality. That means also a student of meditation. Being a student of spirituality means being a student of meditation, being a practitioner of meditation. Every day, as you take care of your physical body every day, you have to take care of your soul, your self, your true being every day. That happens when you become a steady student of meditation. Now we are doing meditation. I'll be playing the flute for you. I'll be giving some music for you. Music soothes. Music calms the mind, and meditation empties the mind. Before emptying the mind, we need a lot of soothing, calming. That is done through music. Nice music. Music is of great help in meditation. Kindly don't open your eyes for the next 25 minutes, 20 minutes. Become a zero for the world. Become a zero for your family and your friends, your neighbors, your friends. Becoming a zero is called as doing meditation. When you observe your own breathing, you become an instant student of meditation, an instant experiencer of meditation, and you will do your meditation practice. You will be an excellent student of spirituality. You will become an excellent student of meditation, my dear friends. You will become a master of meditation. You will become, in due course, a master of spirituality, not a student. A steady student of today becomes a beautiful master of tomorrow. A good child of today becomes a a great adult tomorrow. Similarly, a good student of spirituality of today becomes a great master of spirituality tomorrow. It's a natural process, becoming a master. As you daily attend to your own practice of meditation, soon you will find yourself that you have mastered the whole science of meditation. When you have become a master of meditation, when you have become a master of spirituality, then you have become a master of the whole creation. You have in fact become a god. Our destiny is to become like a god. That begins when you become a student of spirituality, a student of meditation. In due course, the student becomes a master. Then the master becomes a teacher. Don't open your eyes and be with your breath. Be with your normal, natural, easy, soft, simple, tender, peaceful, tranquil breath, my dear friends. Be with your breath. ಶ್ವಾಸತ್ತಿದೆ ನಿಲಕವೆಂಡು ಮನಂ. Be with your normal, natural breath. When you are with your breath, the mind automatically becomes empty. That's what we have to witness. We are all great gods in the offing, in the becoming. Let us stick to our breath, the incoming and outgoing breath. Become attached to your breath. Become one with your breath. And never ever open your eyes. And never ever unlock your hands. Meditation gives you everything, whatever you want, at the price of your own asking, or at no price at all. Just be with your normal, natural breath, my dear friends. No mantras to be chanted, no forms of gurus to be entertained in the mind. Give a break to your visualization processes. No visualization in the mind, no mental image formations. Let us keep the mind as empty as possible. Silence any pictures and forms. Remember, you are doing the most important thing that is relevant for every human being who is a grand student of spirituality, who is a committed student of spirituality. Commitment to spirituality means commitment to do meditation, commitment to indulge in meditation all the time. Never ever open your eyes. Just become one with your breath, the incoming and the outgoing breath. with your breath. That is the bottom line. That is the middle line, and that is the top line in the practice of the art and science of meditation. The science of meditation is the greatest science. The art of meditation is the greatest art. The subject of meditation is the greatest subject. When you are a student of meditation, you are a student of greatest subject. When you are a student of meditation, you are a student of the greatest art called the meditation. When you are a student of meditation, you are a student of the greatest science called the science of meditation. Never ever open your eyes. The eyes are closed and remain so. And be with your breath, the incoming and outgoing breath. In the normal, natural way, you must be with it. You must never interfere with the breathing process. Your interference with the breathing process is unwanted. It has to be avoided. You have to just witness the incoming and outgoing breath. Keep to that. It's as simple as that, as uncomplicated as that. In simplicity, you will find your own magnificence. You will taste your magnificence. You will become one with your own magnificence. Himalayan amounts of magnificence are available in your inside. You tap into all those Himalayan amounts of magnificence. Just keep your eyes closed and rivet your attention to your breath. That's all you need to do. While the music is going on, you are continuing your meditation. You are continuing your observation of your own breath. Stay put with your emptiness in your mind. Meditation is the greatest thing that you have to do. You can do. You must do. You will do. Learn meditation, practice meditation, teach meditation, spread meditation for the welfare of the whole mankind. Staying wherever you are, you can work for the whole welfare of the mankind. By learning your meditation, by practicing your meditation, by teaching your meditation to your neighbors, and by spreading it digitally to all the nooks and corners of the world, you will become a transforming agent helping agent for the whole world. By learning your meditation, by practicing your meditation, by teaching your meditation, by spreading your meditation, my dear friends. India means meditation. Meditation means India, and we are all Indians. We are the light of the world. It is our responsibility to show our light to the whole world. And what does light say? Hey, light says, hey guys, learn meditation, practice meditation, teach meditation, spread meditation. That's what the light says. We have to become like a Tirumular. We have to become like a Agasthyar. We have to become like a Tiruvalluvar. We have to become like a Buddha. We have to become like a Jesus. We have to become like a Murugan, Lord Shiva. So many people are bright examples for us. We follow in their trails. We do the same meditation. And we progress similarly. Just becoming one with our normal natural breath. You are into deep meditation. The more you do, keep yourself in silence, the more your speech acquires power. The more you keep your mind in emptiness, the more your thoughts acquire power. We need to make our thoughts powerful. That happens when you practice a lot of mauna and the dhyana. Dhyanam is of utmost importance to every person, more so for a student of spirituality. Don't open your eyes, come what may. Go deep in your meditation. Be with your normal, natural, easy, soft, simple, tender, peaceful, tranquil breath, my dear friends. It is your great fortune that you are into meditation. That meditation is coming to you in your own institution, in your premises. Meditation is coming inside. It's your great fortune. Your good fortune now has depended upon the good deeds that you have done in the past. Past good deeds come back as good fortune now. Otherwise, past bad deeds come back as misfortune in the current times. Similarly, current good deeds will become good fortune in your future times. Current bad deeds will become misfortune in your future times. Everything is connected. The past, present and future, they are all connected. They are all one structure. The past creates the present and the present creates the future. We come from the hoary past and we go into a magnificent future, eternal future. We are all eternal beings. Final 5 minutes, kindly don't open your eyes. Be with your breath. 5 minutes more. Final 5 minutes. Being with the breath. My dear students of spirituality, my dear students of meditation, my dear would-be masters of spirituality, my dear would-be masters of meditation, be a student now to become a student of, to become a master tomorrow. If you don't become a student today, you will never become a master tomorrow. Today's student is tomorrow's master, and tomorrow's would-be master should be a great student of today. The seed becomes the tree. Without the seed, there is no tree. Without studentship, there is no mastership. Now we are all students of spirituality. Now we are all students of meditation. Spirituality essentially boils down to meditation, practice of meditation, learning meditation, teaching meditation, spreading meditation. That is what is spirituality. Everybody should learn meditation. Everybody should practice meditation every day. Everybody should teach meditation to their own neighbors every day. And everybody should spread meditation to distant places. By means of modern technology, we have the access to spread our meditation to distant places instantly. Spirituality essentially boils down to learning meditation, practicing meditation, teaching meditation, spreading meditation, my dear friends. Final 2 minutes. Become one with your breath. Only 2 minutes more. Being with your breath. No chanting of any mantras. No Ramas and Krishnas to be entertained in the mind. The mind is empty, free of anything. It is pure emptiness now. Final 1 minute. Being with the breath. Only 1 minute more. Final 1 minute. Being with the breath. Being a grand student of meditation, becoming a grand student of spirituality, my dear friends. You become so very multidimensional. You will progress faster in every walk of your life. Final 30 seconds. Only 30 seconds. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Kindly place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly remove your hands and open your eyes. Thank you very much, my dear friends, my dear students of spirituality, my dear students of meditation. Romba Nandri.
I felt like falling down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117,
Was it uncomfortable for you?
First, I felt uncomfortable. After few minutes, I felt it was normal.
Whatever may be the uncomfort or lack of comfort, you must simply go through it
Yes, sir.
and continue your meditation without opening the eyes.
Yes, sir. I didn't open my eyes.
That's very good. You have become a perfect student of meditation.
Thank you, sir.
Continue your studentship every day.
Yes, of course, sir.
Now you are a student of your own meditation. Your own meditation teaches you every day.
Yes.
You don't have to go to anybody else to learn anything. You have to go to yourself to learn everything from yourself. You learn everything from yourself through your own meditation. Become a student of your own meditation. Become a student of yourself. Now you know the technology, the technique to do it.
Yes, sir. Thank you for it.
Welcome, welcome. Yes, all kinds of strange emotions we feel in meditation. That is why we are doing meditation. We want to experience new strange emotions which are inside us, bubbling us. But we are not doing meditation, therefore we are restricting them. In meditation, all those new emotions come up. And we experience those new emotions. That's what is meditation about. There is so much inside. We don't know. And we have to know that. And all that inside comes out. And you become aware of that. That's how you know yourself. The more you do meditation, the more you know yourself. The inside comes out. Otherwise, the inside is unseen, unexperienced. There is a big universe in the inside, which slowly comes out during your meditation, and you experience that. We need to experience our own inside, vast inside. That is called a self-realization. Everybody, vanakkam. Thank you very much.